Rider fans! Today I just want to give you guys a quick update because we now have a closer look at some of Geo and Gate's armor time forms. First we have a look at Gate's build armor and Gate's drive armor. They both look really nice. I think both build and drive's original designs are very compatible with being converted into a mechanical armor style. However, remember that build armor is supposed to be one of Geo's forms, so if we have an official image of Gates wearing build armor, I think this just might suggest that we will see some form swapping around during the series itself, although I don't think this will apply to every single one of the Ride Watchers. Next we have Gates in Ghost Armor and Geo in Exade Armor. I have to say that I think Ghost Armor looks super cool, especially with the icons on the shoulders, but I think Exade's shoulder gushots are quite excessive and a bit strange. Now we have Geo Fourze Armor and Ghost Armor. Fourze Armor looks a bit awkward, but I mean he does have a weird helmet shape, so I guess the designers must have a hard time coming up with a suit of armor that completely complements his helmet. Looking at it as a whole, the rest of his body looks like some sort of aerial military weapon, but it's only his face and his helmet that looks kind of out of place. I really like the skeletal feel of Geo in Ghost Armor though. And here we have an example of Geo adopting one of Gate's armor time forms as well. Next we have Geo Double Armor, and I have to say, I never imagined for a moment that Double Armor would look this good. I can't wait for this form to appear in the Geo series. It just looks so good. The colors blend well together and the way the armor is designed really makes him look like a Gundam. Next we have Geo's power-up form Decade Armor, and I really like how the green letters on his face actually resemble the original helmet design of Decade. Although a lot is blocked off in this image, it looks like the word Decade will also be written on his right shoulder, and there will be barcodes all the way to his left one. Surprise, surprise! Next we have Gates Exade Armor and Gates Genm Armor. So even though Geo and Gates will not be getting armor time forms for the secondary riders, it looks like at least one non-primary rider will be getting an armor time form in the show, and it will be Kamen Rider Genm. But why only Genm? Well, if Geo and Gates are going to be travelling to different times, I can easily see them going to Exade's time and meeting the real Dan Kuroto. And I think you guys can imagine what will happen next. Kuroto will get super interested in the Jiku driver and he'll start using his genius in order to create his own ride watch in the form of the Genmu ride watch. Who knows, maybe Kuroto will even steal the Jiku driver for one battle and transform into Gates Genmu Armor. Of course, if they can get Kuroto's original actor to reprise his role, that will be the most awesome thing ever. Next, we have Gate's Faiz Armor looking super sick and robotic. I really like how they tried to curve the letters on Gate's visor in this form in order to make it even look more like the original Faiz visor. Next, we have Gate's Whizzer Armor looking much more like a knight than a wizard. He's my least favourite design from these images because he's a bit on the bulky side, but I think he can potentially look very good with a cape. Finally, we have Geo O's Armor and Gaim Armor. O's Armor is a piece of art. I just love how much it resembles Super Tatoba form. But the best part is the center chest piece. Instead of having the symbols for hawk, tiger and grasshopper, they actually have the words Taka, Tora, Bata in red, yellow and green instead. And I think that's just perfect and super fitting for Geo. Gaim Armor, I'm not very impressed. I mean, I think they literally just took Gaim's face and pasted it on the chest, and I don't think that's very impressive. It looks kind of lame actually. So that'll be all the images for now. On the whole, I'm really liking the Gates visor much more than the Geo visor. But in any case, I can't wait to see the rest of both of their armor time forms. Hope you all enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys in the next Kamen Rider Zi-O video.